Some of you have friends that don't even like you. Yeah, your friends don't like you. I didn't want to phrase it like that, but I think it's the only way I can get your attention here, because it needs to be said and we need to be honest here. There are some of you that have best friends that don't even like you. They don't want the best for you. They don't want to see you win. They want to see you fail. They're highly jealous of you. Now, I'm not saying this for everyone. No, I'm not. Some of you. But we need to start selecting friends, like how you select a husband or a partner. Because, and you have to look at your friends. And it might be the one that you've known for 20 years, 10 years, that can do no wrong in your eyes and could be the closest friend to you. But behind it all, there is a not so healthy plan going on, and unfortunately we have people like this in this world, and it is difficult topic to talk about, because when you hear the term friend and define a friend, what is that? It's loyalty, it's supportive, it's positive, it's wanting you to win, it's wanting you to even maybe do better than you are, it's giving you the best advice. There's many other ways that we can define a friendship, but I think you've got to be very careful. And what I've learned in this world is that it doesn't matter how close someone is to you. It could even be a parent, a sibling, a best friend. People have their own agenda, and people can want to see you fail. Even your own mother could want to see you fail, like-minded. So that's why when it comes to friendships, you just have to be very, very careful with it. And you have to pick up on the signals and some of the signs that some of your friends are maybe giving you. Like when you approach them with good news and they don't seem to be too happy. Why? Why is that? You have to ask yourself this question, like, why is my best friend not happy that I've just had a really amazing achievement in my life? And the thing is, you will see it even in their body, like they may not even vocalize it, but you will see it in their body language. You can pick up on just slight, small nuances in just the way they are and the things that they're saying. And it will become very obvious to you once you start seeing it that actually they don't want the best for you. They kind of secretly don't want you to do better than them. And that's not on you. That is not on you. That is on them. That is their insecurity within themselves. And that is something that they need to work on. Because if you've got a friend, you want to hype them up. You want to go out with them and okay, you've just landed a new job. You've just done this. You've just amazing. I want to celebrate this with you. And yeah. They're nowhere to be seen. When something great's going on in your life, why are they not calling you? Why are they not congratulating you? Where have they gone? They're like a ghost. They've disappeared when something good happens. Why? Because they don't want to see it. When they see that you're doing great, successful, something's going good for you, it's a reflection on what they haven't achieved. And that's when the jealousy starts coming in, the envy starts coming in. So you have to watch that. You really do, because you cannot afford to have your closest friend to not want to come with you on the success, on your good times, And then you maybe ask yourself, why does my friend always seem to be there when something bad is going on? When something's not great going on in your life, they want to be an ear to listen all the time. And that's great if you have a friend that wants to be an ear to listen to you when you're going through something terrible, something bad, And they want to be a place of, all of a sudden, they want to give you all the advice they can in the world to give you the next step of what you're going to navigate life as. Isn't that ironic and coincidental? But where are they when the good times? Where are they when something great is going on? Are they giving you good advice? Are they giving you the best advice? Because they become the best advisors when something bad is going on. Isn't that funny? Maybe I'm being very cynical here, but did you ever think that if they're only there at the bad times, giving you advice, is there a way that maybe they're trying to guide you on a certain way and a certain choice because they know you're at a weak, vulnerable point in your life and they want to kind of guide that in a certain way that may not be the actual best outcome for you? Am I wrong to say that? No, I'm not wrong to say that, because there are actually friends out there that are actually doing that. I'm not wrong to say that, but I will say it because it needs to be told. It needs to be spoken upon because everyone's too afraid to say it, but, it needs to be said. And I'm not talking about the friend that is there for you in the good times and the bad times and has a consistent reaction to either one. They give you good advice, they give you a good feeling when you're going through something great, and they're so supportive when you're going through something bad as well, and they're consistent. That's what you got to look for. Are they consistent? They're consistent every time with their same reaction. They are the same person, and they're there. They show up for you whether it's good or bad. They don't just show up for you in the bad times and disappear when something great's happening. No. So watch out for that. Watch out. You have to look around and be like, great. I have to come to the realization that maybe my friend of 20 years, 10 years is not really cheering me on like they should be. And yet again, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. What I've learned about people is people in general are quite selfish, and that's okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but what I've learned is that people are very much for themselves. And so I think it's very difficult to form a friendship when we have this narrative of I, me all the time. Because people, and it's not just I, me. I think it's like society has put so much pressure on different people to show up a certain way and care so much about what people think that, and what I mean by materialistic things or goals, accomplishments, achievements, of whether you're married, who you're married to, your partner, how good looking they are, so many things, right, to compete with. And if you're getting ahead of someone else, it just feels like, oh, they're a failure in some way. That's how they see it. And you don't want a friend like that. You want a friend that sees your success as almost like their success, because they should be happy, right? That they are around someone successful. It means they are a success. It means well done, because they've aligned themselves with someone that wants to achieve better. That's someone that is achieving something successful in their life. And in the outcome of that, they will become successful because they are around a positive person that wants to achieve whatever they're trying to achieve in a positive way. And how beautiful to have a friend that has that positive energy, that is trying to go that way that you're trying to go. That means that you attracted this person into your life and you're kind of aligning in the same way. That's like a really lovely friendship group to have, when you can celebrate someone else, and it shows something within you. If you have the ability to celebrate someone else's success without jealousy, envy, hate, and all these things, that says a lot about you. It says, actually, you should be giving yourself a round of applause, because that says to you that, oh, I'm not insecure about this person. I've done the work, like, to become this healed or become this person, or you might always been this person, that I don't feel the need to have this jealousy, this envy, because I will also do whatever I'm trying to do. And I'm so happy for this person because that's what their dream is. That's what there is. And I'm so happy to be around someone like this. And that says to you that, like, you don't have that kind of negative energy out there that you're giving. Like, you don't have that envy, you don't need that. And that says something about your inner strength in this world where it's so surrounded by competitiveness and materialistic things, and just, go, who's got this, who's got that, and social media is not great for that, because you look at everyone else on social media and you think everything is great, and a lot of them go home, shut the door, and they're crying. So I wouldn't really give too much focus on that, but I think that's where the competitiveness comes from people. And so just look at that, look at who your friends are. And I'm not saying like study them and look for them to make mistakes and look for the negativity in them, because we're human beings. We all have good and bad days. There are going to be days where your friend just annoys you. There's going to be days where your friend is just, what the hell's up with this person? They're in a bad mood for all this time, and that's okay, and that's fine. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, there's a friend that genuinely does not like you, like has become your friend to tear you down. And there are friends there are people out there, I'm telling you, there'll be people in these comments, I know, that will understand exactly what I'm talking about. They've been in situations where they thought they had a friend, and then the friend messed up the situation for them, gave them, what I find as well, sometimes friends can give you really, really bad advice. And I'm not saying it's because they're not awake enough, or they're not astute enough to give you good advice, or capable enough to give you good advice. It's they genuinely don't want to give you the best advice, because they don't want to see you better. So they withhold information from you that could potentially help you so much. They may have all the knowledge in the world of something. They may be much better at something than you are. And you've gone to them and asked them for their help, because this is their expertise on something. And they don't, all of a sudden, their lips are tight, sealed. They don't want to give you any information. They don't want to help you. They don't want to give you. It could even be as simple as, especially in women friendships, I find this as simple as, you see like someone wearing something, right? They don't even want to tell you. You see, it's just in women friendship, it could be something that's just like gatekeeping things, like, they just don't want to see anything better than them. And watch out when someone gives you bad advice and they're your so-called best friend, and you will feel it, because this is the important part of trusting yourself, your intuition. This is where you've got to come. You've got to become good and in tune with yourself, especially for women. I know there's men out there that watch this as well, but when I'm talking about intuition, women, you've got to understand that this is your power. This is your gift that's been given to you as a woman, is that we have been given the gift of being very intuitive, and we are more intuitive than men. I think there are like studies on this, how we are more in tune with our intuition based on the left and right side of the brain and these neural pathways. It goes very scientific, but there are ways. That's why we're more intuitive and we can sense these things. And that's why we've got to tap into that intuition when you're with your friend, your so-called best friend, or your friend, and you can sense that they're not giving you the best advice, and we can sense it. Women, you've been there. You've been there where you've been in a situation with your friend and you can sense that let's just say it's very simple. You're wearing an outfit or your makeup doesn't look great, and you've gone, deep down it doesn't. And you've gone to your friend, like, how does this look? And like, yeah, it looks great. And in the back, you like second guess yourself, like, really? I just looked at myself and I don't think I look great. Like, you have to trust your intuition, because sometimes you'll have people that they don't want you to look great. They don't want you to shine. And it's a very sad story, because it's like you, on the other hand, you're just coming from a place like, I actually would tell you, like, if you looked bad, I'll tell you. Like, if you didn't look great, I want to give you like the best advice. And that's the heart. That's like the worst part about it. It's like you're coming from a place of like pureness and like actual being like a good friend, and like you actually want them to succeed, And they're coming from a place of, how can I win? Win, win, win. Me. I need to get better. And there's nothing you can do about it. They just have to go on their own path and their own healing journey. And sometimes you have to let them go. You have to let these people, these friends, go. Because some of them don't even like you. And you will learn when someone doesn't like you. Lose everything. Lose everything. You were in the perfect couple, were you, at one point? You were just about to get married. Everything was going great. You were like, oh, this, the social queen at one point, were you? Everything was according to society. Everything was perfect, You were succeeding. Maybe you were succeeding. Maybe you're networking well. You're in contact. You're this. Maybe you looked the best in your life and you were like getting like, I don't know, like male attention or whatever it was, maybe you were, whatever the situation is. And I'm not saying maybe, and then something happened, you broke up. Maybe something changed in your appearance. Maybe you weren't looking as good as you were at one point in your life, and something's changed, and you've changed a little bit, or something's happened in your appearance. Doesn't matter if it has. We all go through in life, and things happen. But go through things like that. Maybe you've had increase in anxiety. Maybe you got a little, I don't know, depressed after your breakup or something like this, or maybe something really bad has happened, or who's around? Who was around when everything went to Who was around? Was your so-called best friend there for you? Or did she up and leave? And just dipped when it wasn't going so well. You will learn who your friends are when maybe you've changed and they're still there, supporting your change, supporting your growth, supporting your journey, whatever it is. They will be there for you, even when you had nothing. And they don't want anything from you. They don't need anything from you. They just want to be there for you. They want to see you get back up strong again. They want to see you, come on, I'll help you do this. I'll help you get back in the gym. I'll help you find a job. Oh, don't worry, you're going to find someone else. That's a friend. When you're hit rock bottom and they are there, not wanting a single thing from you, that is a friend. And some of the friends that you have right now won't do that for you. Maybe you haven't hit rock bottom, so you don't know whether that's happened to you or not yet. Maybe some of you have hit rock bottom and you figured out, I know who my friends are now. There will be some of you in these comments that have hit rock bottom in your life, and you will realize who your friends are. And you'll realize who weren't your friends very quickly. And don't be surprised if when you hit rock bottom, a lot of these friends have just disappeared. Friends can be very fickle, temporary, when things are not going well. But when everything's going well, you're in that relationship that everyone envies about. You're looking the best. Everything's going great. You've got all these connections, all this, everything. People want to be around people like that because they can gain something from it. And they're just looking at, what can I gain from this situation? And you've got to be very careful with these people because they're going to suck and dry your energy. And maybe because I grew up with a narcissistic mother, and so I know it doesn't matter how close you could be your own mother and they could want you to see you fail. So I know that people have this ability, even your own family members. So maybe that's the reason why I have no friends right now. I made that choice and I've never been happier. And some of you might not understand that, and that's fine. But for me, in my life, I find that just being with myself, yes, I am an introvert, but being with myself has provided me with so much more peace. and I don't have to look over my shoulder. And I'm not saying that every friend is like that, by the way. This is specifically, I'm just saying some of your friends. There are good people out there, and I know there are good people out there, and I feel like me having no friends, actually, I feel like I actually becoming a better friend. I can become a better friend for someone because I feel like I actually know myself a lot more being in a place of just pulling back, having no friends, having no opinions, having no envy, having no other potential negativity coming towards me. I know myself a lot more than I've ever done in my life. And why would that make me a better friend for someone? Because I've had flaws, like we all do. Maybe at some points I haven't been the best friend to people, but I had to take the time to look at myself and I didn't even know who I was. How can I be a good friend for someone? I don't even know who I am. I'm trying to discover who I am. Who the hell am I? As I said, I grew up with a narcissistic mother. So the reason why I keep mentioning that is because it's defined my life a lot. And it actually has made me not want to have friends because not everyone understands that situation. And so I haven't had the ability to just have a friend who I can just share this information with without them looking at me like I'm crazy or something, and so that makes it just hard. Anyway, I've also always, since I was like 5, 6, 7, always found it difficult to make friends. And then along the way, I've just seen people, how people operate in this world when they don't really truly know themselves or are not really healed, and it can be quite a negative place, and I don't want to be involved in that. And so what I'm saying is that why I say that some of your friends don't like you is because they don't even like themselves. They don't like themselves, because someone that loves themselves would not want to see the downfall of someone else. They don't even think that. They don't have the time, they don't have the energy to even put so much. Do you know how much energy it takes to actually hate someone, to actually dislike someone? To imagine having a friend around you that you spend so much time with, and deep down they don't even like you. Do you know how much energy that takes from that person to actually have to mask who they are? Mask who they actually feel towards you. How much energy it takes to have to be fake. It takes so much energy when you can just be real. And it's just sad that there's people out there that will want to see you fail, and it'll be the ones that you just don't expect. It'll be that one that's smiling let's go here, let's go there, and then when the door's shut, they're thinking, why does she get everything? So yeah, just observe advice, observe the temperament of these people, observe their language, observe their life, and ask yourself, is every time that I'm asking something from them, or even it could be advice, anything, is it just going wrong every time? Is it just, this does not seem like it's going to help me? If you get that question, I don't think this is going to help me, and you're doubting yourself, going back and forth, trust your gut. Women, trust your gut, your intuition, because it will guide you to the best place that you need to be guided. And it really will. And yeah, I have another video, it's women with no friends, and I think it's got 8,000 comments. I think it's at 500,000 views, and it just shows you in those comments just this is not an individual experience. This seems to be a very universal experience especially with women, I think. I don't know men. If there's men here watching this, let me know. Is there a lot of guys out there that you have found that haven't truly been a friend to you, and what did they do? Because I only truly know about women dynamics, as I haven't been obviously in a male friendship group, so I don't know. But if there's any men watching this, let us know as well. This is a very inclusive space for men and women. We're all human beings. There doesn't need to be any division going on here. And so, women, like, you can just go onto that video and you'll see the thousands of comments of women that don't have friends and the reasons why they don't have friends. So I felt like I just needed to follow this up with a video of just really just look over your shoulder a little bit, the one that and it'll be the friend that you just did not even expect, that they're so nice to your face and they're so charming, and sometimes you feel a little bit off, and then next time you meet them, you're just like, and they're just really super nice again, and it's just like, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that to me. Think again, because people can do that to you. People have the ability to do that to you. And I just want to make sure that the women here, you are protected with your peace, your energy, and who you're surrounding yourself with. And just don't feel like you can just exclude anyone. Don't think that, like, because they're your best friend, they would never do that to you. Because put money involved, put materialistic things involved, put getting ahead of you involved, put whatever it is that society has told you what is going to make you accomplish, but put those things involved, and then you'll see they can do that to you. They have the ability to do that to you when something that they feel that they want is gonna that society has told them is gonna make them better, or looked on in a great light. Watch, because people can switch very quickly. And so just start looking out for the signs. If you feel, and I'm not saying just do that with the good friends. There are good women and there are good friends out there. I'm not here just like suspicious, everyone's like this. No, your feeling will tell you they're like this. Your gut will tell you they're like this. Your energy doesn't lie. Their energy doesn't lie. Your gut, your intuition does not lie. It's giving you signals you cannot keep ignoring. So if you click this video, I would take it as a sign, as maybe there is a friend that you might want to just, see how it is when things are not going so great. Or how is it? Are they always there when just something good's happening? Maybe they're excluding you from certain things that are going good on their life. Maybe they don't tell you the full story of everything, And so just be mindful. Be demure about it. I very much like that. Be mindful, demure. Yes. Be very mindful and very demure and very cutesy with the friendships that you keep around you, because, And it's really difficult when you find out that one friend that you thought you had wasn't your friend. It's hard because I think it plays with your trust in people. And it plays with who can you trust now. But you know what you can trust? You can trust your intuition. You can trust your gut. That's what you need to be trusting. You need to trust yourself, because your intuition and your gut does not lie. Women. Even with you just know. And that's what's going to keep you. But let me know what you thought about this. Again, I'm not here like anti-friends, because I have no friends. I'm not here like encouraging you all to have no friends. What I'm encouraging you is to look around and to not think that the person closest to you does not have the ability to hurt you, because they do. And what I'm saying is there's a lot of unhealed people in this world that are not on their healing path. They're on their path of accommodating what society has told them is successful. And what we think around here in this community here is, I think peace is successful. That's what I think success is. Success firstly is peace. And I'm not gonna lie, I like material. I would love to have those materialistic things one day. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I don't want that when I'm in chaos. I want that when I've got my inner peace. And inner peace is about figuring out who's around you, which friends have you got, because these people that are around you constantly are going to have such an effect on the outcome of your life. And you need to have friends around you that are here to support you in the good, the bad, the ugly, and they're there. And I haven't found that yet. That's why I've chose to have no friends. And I have found to have my peace. That's my story. That may not be your story. And if you have a friend like that, congratulations, because it's very rare in this world to have friends like that. And truly a true friend that really is like pure happiness when you're winning, really there for you when you're down. And if you've got that, congratulations, because you're kind of winning in life. And I love to see it. I really do. And I just hope from this that you've got something, and please feel free to share comments, what you think. Has something happened to you before where you realised your friend wasn't your friend? What was it? What's your path looking like now? And we can attract these other friends. But I think what we need to do is, once we become more healed, we understand us, we can understand trusting our intuition, trusting where we want to go in our life, we would recognize that, okay, this energy that's coming towards me is not for my greater good, and I need to retract, I need to go back, I need to redirect. And once we become more healed, we get more comfortable with doing that and setting up boundaries and things like this. And then hopefully we can attract and also be a better friend for someone if that's the path you want. And if you don't want friends right now, that's okay too. Don't stress yourself, but just be careful of your friends. And just, have like a little inner friend review with yourself. And just make sure that, the person wants to see you win, because that's important to have someone. And obviously you want to see them win as well, and that's important too. So yeah. Well, you guys, as you know, I have no friends, but you guys are my friends, and I love you all. Please subscribe, because apparently I have to say that. If I don't, then people don't subscribe. So please subscribe, and we will have a community of women like us, and men. Sorry, I know some men commented like, well, there's men here too. Men and women, all welcome. Community of peace, positivity, going places, healing. Peace is luxury. Never forget that. And you're not alone in this journey. Wherever you are in your journey, you're not alone. I've been on a journey. I'm still going on a journey. I'm learning every day, hopefully to become a better human being. And I'm learning my ways. And I hope you are too. And I just feel like we're friends, okay? You're my friend. You're my friend. You're my family. I call you the Nala Journey family, friends, whatever you want to see me as, you can see me as. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely Sunday. Relax, enjoy, and just, choose your friends wisely.